right, Nashville, we are back, and it's time to head into the year 8 offseason with year 7 offseason with your Nashville Predators. We're going to be heading into the year 8 regular season in this video. But it's time that we make some big decisions. With our 2 first overall picks, Maxim Anisimov and Joel Lavallee, we had visions of a dynasty on this team, and so far, missing the playoffs, and then last year losing to Colorado in the first round. That's not shameful. Everyone's losing to Colorado in this damn universe. They just won the Stanley Cup again. But this year, the Game 7 loss to Calgary, that was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. So I was talking with the Twitch scouts who were here. We're trying to figure out what the future holds for this team. And, we have a lot of young prospects, especially on the blue line, but those guys are taking a little bit longer to develop, right? I'll show you them later. But our forward core, we're getting to the point where we have too many forwards. I want you guys to look at this. Anisimov, 1. Tolvanen, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have to bring Veleno back. 6, 7. Not playing Afinisanov. 8, 9, 10. There's 10 right there in the system. Draper, 11. And then you have this player, Darius Hurd, that we drafted back in 2028. So last year in the second round, medium elite. And look how much he's grown already. He's a 79 overall, and that's 12. So you know what? I'd like to start playing Hurd and Chara a little bit further up in the lineup, and that means that we have to make room for somebody, and I think it's got to be Eli Tolvanen. He is now 30 years of age. He's going to have 3 years left at $7 million per year, and he had a great season. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he had his best season so far, right? Well, goal scoring wise, he had his best season. 36 goals, 35 assists, 71 points. But the way the simulation engine works, you can't just stack your team with all goal scorers because they will start to take goals away from one another. And considering the fact that we already have shooters on this team like Ukraine Wayne, who put up 293 shots, and Joel Lavallee, who's more surgical with it, but he's a shooter as well, I believe that Eli Tolvanen might be hurting the progression of our 2 young 21-year-olds, our 2 first overall picks. And I think I'd like to move on from Tolvanen, all right? So the line could be Anisimov, Lavallee, and Fotinos, or even what I'm thinking about doing for this year, moving Fotinos down to the second line alongside of McTavish. We can move Chara or Hurd up to the second line right wing, and then I'm going to play Philip Tomasino on the first line. Now, I'm struggling to figure out what is important with the simulation in this game, right? It seems to change from game to game. I read your comments on YouTube. People are talking about chemistry. I need to have the right line chemistry. I need to have the right coaching strategies. It's all over the place. I'm starting to feel like your base overall number is more important than the chemistry in this game. Now, Philip Tomasino is an 88 overall. He's a playmaker who does not shoot the puck that much. Let me just show you guys. Throughout his career, he actually had 21 goals this year, but 175 shots, 167, 156, right? He's an assist machine. He's a playmaker. I'd like to try him on the first line alongside of Lavallee and Anisimov, because look at some of those stats. Offensive awareness, 94, and defensive awareness, 93. So if those two matter with the simulation plus minus wise, and you put a pure playmaker beside 2 shooters, it might be better for those 2 guys. And then Fotinos can take his time, and eventually on the second line, when he gets to Tomasino, then we can move Fotinos back up to the first line and re-engage our +5 chemistry. But all throughout last year, we had Fotinos and Anisimov and Lavallee on the same line, and they were -14, -4. Like, it didn't seem like the +5 was working. It didn't seem like Anisimov was 97 overall because he was 92 during the regular season. He's freaking dropped down to 91. Am I going to have a bust of a franchise player? Hell no. So we're going to do something about it in this video. Now, we did just have, what's his name? Victor Hedman retire, which means that we just lost one of our best producing defensemen. Now, it's actually good news that he retired because his overall was going down, but I guarantee you he would have wanted more. So the fact that he left, that's good. Now, we still have Rasmus Dahlin, but I saw some comments saying you need a right-handed defenseman for Rasmus Dahlin. I could not agree more. And I want an offensive defenseman because what you've seen from Colorado with Cale Makar, I mean, Jesus, right? So if I can get an offensive defenseman to play alongside of Rasmus Dahlin, then we'll bring back Kovalev and Poirier for the second line because they both have the chemistry, and then maybe give the chance to Panayi, Metropolit, Westcott, Plekanec, Damon Donovan, right? We got to give these guys the chance on the bottom six. I can always bring in some players throughout the regular season, but the point is, I think it's time that we transition to playing our younger players that we've drafted. The veterans, it's time to go. It's time to free up the cap space, and we got to get to working and playing these younger players on our team, all right? So we're going to go into the draft deadline, and, I'll show you. I've already done some pre-scouting of the defensemen that I would like to target, and there's one that really jumps out to us. I mentioned him in the last video, and I just want to show you guys why I think it works. If we take a look at all the defensemen sorted by assists, because that's what I want. I want defensemen who can set up Anisimov and Lavallee. Makar, he ain't going anywhere. Brandt Clark would be interesting. Right-handed, plays on the right side, but he is high elite. He has grown tremendously in this universe, meaning that his trade value is going to be way too high. Not doing that. Adam Fox, he has just signed a 7-year extension with the New York Rangers. You want a cup there? It's not going to happen. Shea Theodore's 33. Moritz Seider also has an extension. Bachvist makes sense, but the Columbus Blue Jackets just had a good season. They just went to the conference finals and lost to Detroit, so it's his team at 28 years of age. Storyline, that doesn't make sense. Quinn Hughes has a 7-year extension as well with Vancouver, and that leads us to Jamie Drysdale, the player that I was thinking of in the last video. And storyline, for anyone saying, why would the Anaheim Ducks trade away Jamie Drysdale? Storyline purposes, they made the Cup final in 25-26, but they lost in the final, right? The following year, they got swept out in the first round. The year after that, they lost in Game 7 in the first round, and after this season, the 28-29, he didn't even make the playoffs. So they have been in a tailspin since losing in the Stanley Cup Finals. And sometimes that happens to a team, right? You get there, you lose, and all the confidence is gone. So given the fact that he only has 2 years left, which will become 1 year left once we pass the draft, he's in the final year of his contract. I think it makes sense for a team like Anaheim, if they're going through a rebuild, to part ways with their veterans that have 1 year left and start again for the future, all right? And for me, that works out perfectly. I forgot to show you guys. Look at the chemistry. All defensive pairings, so I think he's pinch shoot. All power play lines, so that'll help. And all penalty kill lines. This is a guy that you can trust. He's younger than Dahlin, and that will give you your 1-2 punch on the blue line to support Lavallee and Anisimov with pure offense. Pure offense. We're not putting Kovalev on the freaking first line anymore just for chemistry purposes, all right? I'm going off. I'm following the Colorado Avalanche style of building a team. So, with that being said, let us head into the NHL Entry Draft and start it up for year number 7. The Seattle Kraken are on the clock with the first overall pick, all right? So, what I want to do, first thing, is, not find trade, hang on, offer trade. I want to see what the trade would look like for a Jamie Drysdale. All right, so they don't want to give him up. But they are willing to give up some of their other older players, like a Lundstrom, like a Terry, Zegras. What is Zegras is 90 with 1 year left. Zegras hasn't even signed the extension. This team is blowing up. This team is on the verge of blowing up. They're getting rid of 2 of their top 4 of their top 5 players. All right, the only guy that they have locked is Drysdale that they want to hold on to, but I mean, why would he want to stay there? They have no extensions. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so Drysdale right now, what kind of players would they be interested in Tolvanen? They're not interested in Tolvanen, so I'm going to have to flip Tolvanen for like a draft pick. In fact, maybe I want to flip Tolvanen for a draft pick and get him in this trade. So I would obviously do the 16th overall pick for Drysdale, right? Now, what kind of players? Goalies matching the block, Voutilainen and Plekanec. So I have 2 prospect goalies. Plekanec is the guy with the X factors. Voutilainen, 6'4", he's 20 years of age. He doesn't have any X factors, but that overall is pretty good. 6'3". Okay, I would trade away a prospect goaltender as well. All right, what about skaters matching the block? Okay, Westcott's going nowhere. I'm holding on to all of our prospect defensemen. Westcott, no. Long Schlong, no. Metropolitan, no. Costi. I would be willing to part ways with Costi because he's 21, drafted him in 2026 in the first round, but no X factors. He's got pinch shoot, but he's not going to crack our top 4. Yeah, I would get rid of Costi. So you're getting the 16th overall pick, you're getting a goaltender prospect, and you're getting a defensive prospect. All right, we're on board. Do I got the green light, Twitch, to at least try this one out? I mean, we're starting the negotiate. I don't think it's going to work because they don't want to give him up. What do you guys think? Nope. Give them more green light. They would need a roster player, in my opinion. What roster player would they need, though? They're completely rebuilding. They're going into free agency. Why would they need a roster player? Let me just see if I have any roster players. I mean, they don't want roster players. Nah, dude, they don't want roster players. I hear what you're saying, but we're in free agency. We don't have to do that here. All right, so I'm getting a lot of green lights here from the Twitch fans. There's a red one at the end. I'm going to try it just to see if this goes through. This is a great trade for me, so I don't mind trying it out. Yeah, so will it go through? Trade rejected. We could live with what you're sending us, but not in this deal. Your offer is woefully insufficient. Woefully insufficient. All right, so let's try something else. I would be willing to give you 2 firsts for him because I'm going to lock him up long term. This is a defenseman that you're going to get for the next, 7-8 years. And the Seattle Kraken sign or draft Winchester, Taylor Winchester, a snipe off the rush gold. This guy was born in the wrong generation. Should have been born back in the 80s, my man. All right, one-timer, clap bomb, magnetic. All right, there you go. Take a look at some of these shots. Man, his shooting is real good. Skating, off the rush. What a weird gold X Factor, man. All right, so let's get back to this. So the Anaheim Ducks, let's try this again. Off the rush is crazy. I know, it's almost like a waste of one, but whatever. That's EA Sports for you. Drysdale. All right, so coming back the other way, I think I would do 2 firsts for him because the goalie prospect isn't much. It could be good, but also we've seen goalies in this game, so that's, useless. And Costi is nothing to us. So we're only giving up 2 prospects here. And the prospect pool didn't even look good. I didn't see any X factor. So we're giving up a bunch of depth players here for a stud. Yeah, I would do it. I would do it. Green light, red light. I would do this as the GM. You're paying a little bit much for it, but I would do this. Good, it's useless, then why would Anaheim do it? Because it's not useless to them. They can turn the 16th to 15th, they can give this goalie time, and they can get Costi. They're going to lose Drysdale anyways. Again, he's got 1 year left, so what are you going to get for him, right? I'm going for it. I'm getting a lot of green again. You're fleecing, they're saying. You're fleecing. I don't think so. They're getting 2 firsts. A goalie prospect, then a defenseman. I think that's good. Trade rejected. Whoa! All right, I was not expecting this. Jamie Drysdale is a value over there. All right. A 3 first round? Okay, let's just calm it down. Let's calm our tits here for a second, all right? Okay. Tolvanen, that's my key. Tolvanen's the key. Add Tolvanen. Well, Tolvanen won't work, but will Tolvanen work for another team with a higher draft pick than 16th? That's the key. So, Tolvi. Anything? The Rangers. The 8th overall. That's the one. The 8th overall pick. What can I get with the 8th overall pick? Shit. Okay. Interesting. Only one team wants him. So edit the trade. Let me see. So the Rangers have already won a Stanley Cup in this universe. Why would they want Tolvanen? Again, I don't want to make a dumb trade that really hurts them. So they got Lafreniere, they got Kakko, they got Poole, my Harvey, and they got Perreault and Wahlstrom. So I guess Wahlstrom and Perreault are playing down the middle because they can play center. And then you get another winger. So the 4th winger would round out their top 6. Tolvanen would be tied with Capo Kakko. They have no left wing, and they don't have a left wing, right? So Tolvanen would be their second line left wing. They get some centers. What are their defensive core? They still have Adam Fox. And he's 31 years of age. Bembridge drafted 2nd overall to the St. Louis Blues, our right wing 2-way forward with gold. Yoink. He'd be taking that puck away from people. Offered trade. So hang on a second. They want Fantastic Finns. Oh, that was another thing. They got Pull My Harvey and who? Hang on a second. You know what? Yeah, I remember the trade. It was the 8th, and I'll just put the 3rd in there. You know what? I'll put the 3rd in for next year because I want some more picks for next year. There you go. I think that was it. Yeah, that looks like it was it. And then going back the other way, Tolvanen. There you go. All right, so Tolvanen for an 8th and a 3rd. So let me go back and look at their team again. The forwards. So it makes sense. They got Wahlstrom. They got Kakko. They're all Finnish. You're right. Oh, my God. So it does make sense because a lot of these other guys, you got Wahlstrom as a center. Perreault, you can get another center in free agency. Sharangovich is going to be gone soon. Roy is going to be gone soon. There it is. Vincent Trocheck, you're getting 5.6 off your, okay, there it is. That's the big one. So the fact that they're trading Trocheck for Tolvanen, basically, right? And an extra $1.5 million. That's the one. So that, now it makes sense in my head. And there you go. See, Adam Fox has got the 8-year extension. So they're going to try to win still with Adam Fox, Lafreniere. Tolvanen helps for the next 3 years. He's on a $7 million. Yeah, this makes sense for them. And they still got Shesterkin at 91. for another 3 years. Yeah. Okay, this makes sense. So Tolvanen for a first. I'm going to play a little bit of hardball here. All right, I know you want him, but how about you chuck in a fourth in there as well, just because I'm an asshole? How about that? Will it go through? Boom! Trade accepted. All right, so Eli Tolvanen, thank you very much for your time served with the Nashville Predators. I thought he was actually a really good player. We chose Tolvanen over Kemmel, but now, after the 2 draft picks, Lavallee and Anisimov, we're just in a different place right now, and we have to go into the future with the young guns. So thank you very much, Tolvanen. And Tolvanen, good luck in New York. Let's see how that forward core looks now with Tolvi a part of the team. 289, yeah. He fits right into that age group. 3 years left with Shesterkin. Yeah, there's their forward core right now. And we traded him to the East, so we won't have to worry about him until the Stanley Cup Finals, potentially, right? So, you draft class, what could we get with that 8th rounder? Or an 8th rounder, 8th overall pick. Maybe Eddie? Let's see, I mean, medium top 6. Look, this draft sucks! That's the guy going at 7th? Big rig with an X Factor, and holy shit, medium, god damn! Nilsson. I mean, they're trash. This was a trash draft year. This is like the Montreal Canadiens getting Slavkovsky, man. Oh, there you go. You got 2 tape to tape and spinorama. Hell no, we're trading it. We're trading it. We already have draft picks. We're trading it. I'm just gonna let this Vegas pick go through. Sim pick. There you go. Karppinen, a left wing playmaker, medium elite with gold puck on a string. There you go. Take a look at some of those individual stats. Very nice. Offer trade. All right, so we're going to go back to the Anaheim Ducks now. There it is. And we are going to attempt to get Jamie Drysdale with that 8th overall pick. Yeah, because that 8th has a lot more value. All right, and I'm going to... Yeah, it's going to be Voutilainen. And it's going to be Cost. Whoa. I didn't click on that. Don't you start. And Costi. All right, so now the 8th overall pick is significantly more valuable than the 16th overall pick. I could probably try this out by itself, right? I mean, you're getting a top 10 pick and 2 prospects for a 1-year rental. And throw in the 25th as well. Okay. I hear you. I'll throw in the 31st. All right, I'll throw in the 31st. There you go. I'll throw in the 31st. No, I want those. Those are always fun to draft with. There you go. All right. So they're getting the 31st, basically a 2nd rounder, the best pick in the 2nd round. We'll just call that the best pick in the 2nd round. A defensive prospect, a goalie prospect, and a top 10 pick. I mean, come on. That is not fleecing them. Green light. The Twitch scouts are giving me the green light, YouTube. All right. So here we go. Woo! Jamie Drysdale. Is he coming to Nashville? He is! Trade accepted! I am happy to accept this proposal on behalf of the Anaheim Ducks, and we consider it a done deal, ladies and gentlemen. Twitch, we got it! Now alongside Erasmus Dahlin is Jamie Drysdale, the offensive defenseman. We quickly flipped a retiring Victor Hedman into a 27-year-old Jamie Drysdale that fits in on this team. Beautiful. We don't want him. I wanted him. I absolutely wanted him. All right. Woo! All right, hang on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All righty, sorry about that. Just needed a drink. All right, so the Winnipeg Jets. Oh, man, the team that missed out on Ukraine Wayne. They get Latendresse. Gaspard Latendresse. Man, if that's not a French name if I've ever seen one. My God. Gaspard. Gold elite edges. Tape to tape. Shutdown. No contest. This guy's a stud. Undressed by Latendresse. Oh, man, that name is nasty for hockey, dude. That's great. All right, so there you go, Winnipeg. So we're all interested in what the Anaheim Ducks are going to select, so I'm just going to sim up to that pick. All right, sim pick. Was that number 7? That was number 7, right. So they have back-to-back picks. They had the 7th and the 8th overall pick. So Livingston to the Islanders, a 2-way defenseman, medium elite. Lack going to Washington, and Nilsson going to Anaheim. And this is what we would have had we kept the New York Ranger draft picks. Sim pick, Eddie. A power forward with big... I mean, I didn't miss out on much. Now, he could become something because, you know, the player growth is always different. This guy could become a high 80 overall like a McTavish or something, and also their potentials can grow. But the X factor, big rig, yikes, not great. Not great. Let me just see if there was anyone else. Jesus, Anaheim has 3 and 4. Look at this. They're loading up. They are absolutely loading up. Pedro Scott, a power forward, another power forward, all right? And then the Anaheim Ducks, hang on a second here. Braithwaite, a left wing. Ooh, Braithwaite was good. All right. Paul Braithwaite was definitely, if we could go back and select with the 8th overall pick, that would have been the guy to get, because tape to tape is nice. You should get some chemistry with that. But the fact that he's already 77 overall at 18 years of age, that's the nice part of it. So there's a good player. So Anaheim, say what you want about them. Man, they loaded up on left wings, didn't they? Nilsson, Eddie, a playmaker, a power forward, and a playmaker going to the Anaheim Ducks. The rebuild is on in Anaheim, all right? My God. So let's sim up to our pick. Sim to pick 16. And let's see what we got. Now, I've already done the pre-scouting. I really don't like anything that's available here, right? So, first off, there's nothing that's a medium elite guaranteed. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. Medium elite right here, and medium elite Svitov, and should I just take these guys, 73 and 106? Should I just take them and just show them the love and get them locked in right now? 4 years. And what about this guy, Svitov? I just love shoot pinch. Damn. All right, hang on a second. Let me look at the other players. Dolak, Christoph Dolak, no clue. No X factors. Roloff. What a last name, Roloff. Sokolov. Vladimir Sokolov off the rush. I mean, see what I mean? There's nothing that jumps out at you where it's like, yeah, flip this pick. I could flip it. You know what? Flip it for some, interesting. And then get them with like third rounders. All right. Let me just call a time, a little savvy timeout right here. And let me just try to find a trade. I'm not going to go looking, but let's see some team like the Ottawa Senators 16th overall pick. Turcotte. No, I'm not taking on any contracts. I don't want that. I want to have a fresh team for free agency. Roenick, Geeky. There you go. All right. Maybe the San Jose Sharks are something to trade with here. Edit trade with the San Jose Sharks. Might be able to get something here. Hang on a second. All right, so San Jose. I want to get those two guys. 113. I don't think that was close enough, right? 113 wouldn't have got it. No, that ain't gonna work. Let's try another team. Well, so what were they? Conservative seller for the Kraken. 81st and the 100th. Yeah, the 100th would work. And then I'll take a second from next year. So you get the 16th overall pick this year, but I want 2 draft picks later in the draft and a second for next season. What do you guys think about that one? I'd do that. I'd 100% do that, man. Future's looking pretty nice, John. Use all the picks this year to make a splash on another big D-man. No, I'm not making another big D-man. We got to sort out our salary cap situation first before I start targeting more players. They are fleecing us? I don't think so. I'm giving up a medium top 6 or a medium top 4 with 1 X factor, guys. I'm getting medium elites, and I'm getting a chance at another better player next season. That second rounder is going to be the exact same as this 16th is right now. Guys, we have a second. You need a 65 overall pick. You need mid-60s. Okay, so I got to get a mid-60. So I have another first I can trade the fit. Okay, I got to get mid-60s. So, okay, so I'll get the 81st and the 100th and the second for next year. Propose. All right, very good. All right, and then we will trade the 25th. I said mid-60s. All right, so we need like a second rounder here. Nope. Seller. I want to find a seller. Vegas Golden Knights. Nope. Man, where the hell is everybody's third rounders? 70s. No, right. We don't want the 70s, right? We want something a little bit better than that. 50. 67. Yeah, those two. All right. I'll give you the 25th, you give me the 50th and the 67th. That gonna do it? Yeah, that looks like it'll do it. They can get some depth, and yeah, that looks good to me. Trade accepted. Bang! And there you go. All right, so we traded away all of our first round picks this year. My God, man. Oh well, you gotta do what you gotta do. GM Superbman making moves along with the Twitch scouts, all right? We're going after specific players in this draft. Remember, who cares about how high up the draft pick is? It's about the quality of player that you get. All right, so what could we have got here with the Seattle Kraken? Dolak. I mean, give me a break. That second rounder next year is going to be that exact same kind of player. Get out of here. That's fine. So let's sim to pick 50. We will do our due diligence to see if I missed out on anyone. so people can make fun of me. Top 6. If it says top 6 in 65 overall, I don't care about them. I want to see medium elite, or I want to see in the 70s. Nothing. Trash. Nothing. Okay, there you go. Perreault would have been interesting. Oh, fuck. Would have been good. Right wing sniper. All right, that one could have been nice. Matthew Perreault. That one could have been good. 64 low elite. That one could have been nice. I missed it. It is what it is. You can't get all of them. Paille. Oh, Gold Thundercloud. I didn't see them. I swear I did my due diligence. They didn't pop up. My scouts failed us this year. Hey, the Ducks got him. The Ducks fucking loaded up, man. The Ducks got some good draft picks. Oh, Paco? Holy shit. I screwed the pooch. Darius herded it. Oh, no. All right. Okay, we got to come back here. We got to come back. Okay, I'm just going to grab him. Yeah, so 73, and then you, I don't need Krog. Marvin Krog? No, I just want these two. Yeah. Now, is there anyone else that I want? Hang on. Low elite? Nope. Medium elite? Nope. Medium top 4? Low top, fuck the low top 6. Is medium top 4? Low top 4? Hell no. All right. I'm grabbing what I want to grab. You know, let me just do one more due diligence because we just lost out. On a few. Is there anyone else in here with like an X factor that's gold? Prince? Son of a bitch. Isaac Prince. Do we take a chance on the Prince? Oh no. Isaac. From the QMJHL. That's a gold magnetic, but it might I don't trust it either. It's one. Now, here's the thing. We have the pick in hand, right? Hang on. Whoa. Call a savvy timeout again, you dipshit. There you go. Don't be making mistakes like that. The other two I can get. When can I get the other two? Like, worst case scenario. Bang and bang. I have to get them bang and bang. I have one free shot here. We got one free shot. All right? So let's take it. Isaac, let's do some more due diligence. So I'll be snagging you. And I'll be snagging you with those two next picks. Prince. Goalie. Dude, if no goalie was a goalie, like, dude, you born at the wrong time. Billy Lashoff, Sontag, Sandlak, Lessard. I don't think there's any more X Factors. This is year friggin' 8, though, so I don't know. Maybe there are some deep ones. I just don't think I did enough skill. Medium elite. Oh, yeah, that's the guy. X Factor. Stokes. Total Eclipse. Just a big son of a bitch on front of the net. Sean Avery style. X Factor at 89. Kang. The Conqueror. These fucking names, dude. Hornqvist. No, that's it. All right. So the only one we can take a shot at is Isaac Prince. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen in the Twitch chat, let me know. I mean, it's a free shot. We're still going to get the two Russians that we want. Isaac Prince, we got to go for it, right? Check Grog the Grinder. I already did. Grog the Grinder. Prince. All right, Isaac Prince. We're going for him. 6'4". He's 18 years of age. He's from the QMJHL. The fans want him. The fans are going to get him. Isaac, what are you all about, my man? Top 6. Medium. Two-way forward. Tape to tape. You know what? If you can only have one silver X Factor, a tape to tape or a send it, any kind of pass it is actually not bad. So a two-way forward, that's actually not bad. It's not great, but that's not a miss of a pick with a second rounder. That's good. It's kind of like Cameron Ramsey without all the gold stuff, right? So if he does end up becoming like an 81, 82 overall, penalty killer with a little bit of chemistry on the third or fourth line, it's not horrible. It really isn't. So let's sim to pick 67. Let's see, did I miss it? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not missing anything at this time. All right, so Kozhevnikov. Kozhevnikov. Boris. Oh, these generic name generators, man. Boris Kozhevnikov. I'm grabbing him. Boris. Welcome to the team, Boris. 61 overall. I thought he'd be low 50s. All right. 18 years of age, medium elite, Boris Kozhevnikov. He could be perfect. Boris, welcome to the team, my man. Sim to pick 81. What do we got? I ain't trading anything. Okay. Somebody gave me someone called me and then just hung up as I picked up the phone, apparently. It's a new feature in NHL 23. Svitov. All right, so I can grab Svitov. Where it is, oh shit, the grinder got taken. The grinder got taken. We'll have to see, where was he, Krog? We have to find out where Krog went. Svitov, grab him. Make the pick. Svitov. Yeah, see, that's what I was expecting. 51 overall, medium elite. Good luck to see if that guy gets better. So, Krog. Was Krog anywhere here? Hang on. Timonen Christensen. No, I don't think so. It's going to be a while before I can find him. Hang on. Krog. There, oh, he went right after. There you go. The grinder, medium elite. All right, you know what? Not medium elite, sorry. Medium top 6. That's actually a pretty good grinder as well. I do like my grinders. All right, so let's sim to pick 100 and take care of our 4th and 5th rounders. We're just going to be taking a shot on this one. I mean, Landry, Day, Sturbick. I mean, maybe. No, I take that back. He's 20. No. I've been burnt before with that. No. Shing time? Matthew Shing time? Holy shit. What a goaltender, lads. I gotta, you know, Matthew Shing time. All right. Yeah, let's get him. I was gonna say, because of the goalie, we just got rid of Voutilainen. Let's take a shot on 2 goalies here. There are 3 of them. Bucieris, Shing time, and Day. Yeah, Day is 19, Bucieris is 18, and Shing time. I'm going with Shing time. Gotta do it. What is he? Fringe starter. No. That would have been great if he was just like a high elite stud that we found. Oh, that would have been so great, man. Sim to pick 121. All right, so 4th rounder. What can I get? The goalie. All right, so Bucieris got taken. I'll take Tom Day. All right, 6'2". He's 19 years of age. We're just taking shots here at the end, so we'll see. Medium elites. All right, so we just replaced Voutilainen with a 4th rounder. Beautiful. All right, so we didn't lose much in that Anaheim Duck trade at all. Nice. Damn it, why couldn't it have been Shing time? The name is so much better than Day. Damn it. That's all right. That's one of them good problems. You're complaining about a player's name rather than complaining about not having a player. Day and May. Silas May. Day and May. Got to do it, right? Day and May. Yeah, it's there for a reason. It's there for May Day. It's May Day. I'm doing it. I got to do it. May Day. Top 6. Damn it. It would have been great. Silas May. He's 20. Oh, I didn't look at the age. That was a mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake. All right, so let's sim through the entire entry draft. Twitch chat, I want to see it. Out of 10, what did we score? YouTube, you as well. I think this one is solid 7 out of 10. You know, we didn't go backwards. We did get Drysdale, though. What do you guys think? Oh, my God. I think it was a solid draft. We didn't load up on prospects, but we didn't miss. We got some medium elites in there. You know, we didn't use the 1st rounders, but we did get, what's his name, Jamie Drysdale. So, I think it was a good draft. We don't need to go crazy with draft picks. We've had 2 1st overall picks in back-to-back years. That should be enough, right? Okay, so, free agency. Now we can jump into this sucker. So, coaching staff. Let's see what we got. So, Gail Gordon. He's going to be our head coach for a few more years. His pinch shoot, but I do have to prepare for the next head coach with the pinch cycle. Now, Larmer, his contract is up. I mean, he probably wants to be a head coach now. He's an A-, right? NHL head coach. I'll try to keep him, you know what? He wants even more. You know what? We're going to let this guy go. We're going to get, and Hedman might be available as well. Yeah, we're going to let Lamore go. I can always bring him back, but I'm going to release him for right now. Bissonnette's got some good stats. I wouldn't mind bringing you back as the assistant coach if you want to keep that. I'll give you the years link that you want, and I'll pay you, my man. I'll give you a 1,250. My head coach is getting $2 million, so the 3rd coach, 1,250. I think that's fair. Bang. Matthew Bissonnette, we'll see. Grant Pierre, the goalie, is a goalie. Yeah, I want to keep the goalies if I can. He's probably going to, oh, man, I have to pay this. I'll give you $1 million. All right. We go down in increments of a $250,000. There you go. Goalie coach. Boom. Now, we have Brent Burns as our head coach down there in the AHL. I would like to replace Brent Burns if there is a better pinch cycle head coach, all right? So we have Brent Burns, But ultimately, he's not going to be much for us. I don't like how his defensive pairing number 2 is balance cycle. Like, I want to find the perfect head coach and start to develop his skills down there in the AHL. Our scouts, we have 20. Oh, no scouts contracts are up. Good. So that's already taken care of. And now we got the re-sign stage. All right, so let's see what we got. I'm going to have to just cut. So Askarov, Yaroslav, I need you to be better next year, my man. He's 88 overall. We need to rely on this. If not, we're going to be parting ways with you real soon. Dawes, he wants to come back. 83. Oh, Dawes, well, he's a starter now. So Dawes wants $5 million. I got to part ways with you. You know what? We have our young prospect goalies. Markov, the Ukrainian that was drafted in the year with Ukraine Wayne. All right, they played together on the same team. He can be our backup this year. And Plekanec can be the starting goaltender in the AHL. So Kochetkov, you're gone. All right, and boom, boom. And maybe we want to get a veteran goalie in free agency for the playoffs. Because I saw some people saying that you need to have an older goal. Like, all these different friggin' suggestions, man. I don't know what to make of it. Day, we're not going to sign. And Shingtime, we're not going to that name, dude. That fucking name. Dahlin, Drysdale. All right, so once we get to free agency, if we can extend Drysdale to match up with Dahlin and Anisimov, it's taken care of. He's younger than Dahlin as well. Slavin, 35. We don't need you, my man. So the top 4 is going to be Dahlin, Drysdale, Kovalev, and Poirier. I don't need Callan Foot back anymore. Thank you for your time. Bjorn Fott, you were depth. I don't need you. Fleury. Do I want Fleury back? I can't remember. I don't think he had. I know Korschek had the chemistry. I don't think Fleury did. How much does Fleury want? Ooh, that's nothing. But I have so many defensemen on this team. And defensemen. No, I need to get rid of you. Yeah, I need to get rid of you. Sorry, bud. All right, because we have so many young defensemen. We got to play them. Korschek. I can bring you back as our 1 depth piece. How much do you want? 1 point. Yeah, I mean, Jesus, it's 1 year. Yeah, I'll bring you back. 1.1, there you go. We'll bring you back for some depth. Then we got Panay. We got Metropolit. Westcott, he's 75 overall at 19 years of age. Give him the minor league contract. Yablonski, I'm going to qualify you. I'd like to keep these guys. These now can be the depth players to come up to the NHL. So I'll just qualify them. Don't think anyone else is going to take them. I'm going to sign Plekanec. I'm going to sign Damon Donovan because I want to see what their chemistry is now. All right? And so by signing them, I can play them in the AHL. Koltsov, what do you guys think about this guy? Medium top 4, but he's already 21. He's not going to be much. And I'm not signing him to trade him because of trade value. I think we got to cut this guy. Trade bait, see what I mean? You guys would sign him to trade him. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I already have 13, and I have this other guy. Nah, I'm going to get rid of him. Koltsev, thank you very much, buddy. I've got to get rid of you. I got to clean up the team. May, Moore. I can even trade this Moore guy. Burnett, no. Nagy, no. Release you. And Svitov. There's the guy we're beginning to grow. Medium elite. So we're not going to sign Svitov, right? We're going to let him just play back in the KHL or wherever he came from. So Svitov at 18 years of age, 51 overall. Right wingers, Chara. What kind of fucking contract is Chara going to want? I'm going to have to take a look at his extension, man. Anisimov, Tomasino, Boudin, Chara, Ramsey, Clark. No, who's Clark? Graham Clark. Yeah, I just got him as depth. I don't need you. In fact, that's cheap, though. I do need forwards for my AHL team. So, yeah, I'll sign you. Visakis, I'm going to qualify you. DeBoer, Legis, McCann. I draft him. No, the Tampa Bay Lightning drafted him. I do not need you. I'm going to release you. Hoyles, I'm not going to sign. Left wingers. All right, Fotinos, Yarventi, Athanaseyev. Now, this guy's been good for our AHL team. Does he want a real contract yet? No, he does not. I'll bring you back. I need guys for the AHL forward core. Hurd, Darius Hurd. We are going to offer you a contract. What kind of growth are we going to get from him? Torgerson. Let's see. Power forward. No, I don't need you. And your stats don't look great either. Klimchuk, I might as well qualify you. Carter Long, I will sign you. So all of our young players are now going to play in the AHL, so we'll be able to take a look at how good they are. Dalton Cheveldave. A grinder. Definitely want to sign the grinders. They may not be good in overall, but you don't need them to get that good. Prince, 62. Kozhevnikov, so we're not going to sign these guys. We're just going to let them develop with the teams that they're coming from. The center core, McTavish, Lavallee, Valeno. I'm not going to need Valeno back, so I'm going to get rid of him. Bemstrom, 30 years of age. How much do you want? Because I do need players to the AHL. All right, 1 year. I'll give you a contract. Picard, he doesn't want to sign, so that's going to be a pain. No, thank you. Niederbach, yeah, you can play in the AHL. I don't mind that. Yep, it's fine by me. And then Turvden, that's another grinder that I have on this team. All right, so that should take care of everyone. We got everyone locked in, and we're locking them in long term, the guys that we know we want to keep. So we really don't have any year-to-year contracts at this point. Goaltenders, yeah, we're good. So let's advance. Emil Bemstrom, ooh, he doesn't want to come back. I didn't offer him enough. Korschak, same thing. I got to offer these guys some money. All right, I can do it. I can give you guys an extra couple $100,000. It's no problem. Darius Hurd, all right, very good. So who am I missing out on? It is just these two, Korschak and Bemstrom. Well, I need you back, so there you go. I'll give you a little bit more. And Bemstrom, I'll give you a little bit more. There you go. I mean, that's $50,000 more. I mean, that's a lot of money. I can understand them holding out. All right, so we'll advance a day again. Matthew Bissonnette. To be honest, I'm not entirely thrilled with the role you've offered, but after mulling it over, I accept. All right, so we got Biz Nasty back as our NHL assistant coach. That's good. Our goalie coach doesn't want to come back. All right, so we're going to have to find a new goalie coach. Bemstrom is back at Korschak, you're not going to find another team. You're not going to do it. There you go, buddy. There you go. Korschak. Good. All right, so we have everyone signed on our team. The big question is Jamie Drysdale in free agency. And also Chara. Yeah, what kind of contract is Chara going to want? Goaltenders were locked up. It's just Mark Offland mechanics, but we can worry about them later. And then it's just our head coaches. So I think it said we had $7.5 million of cap space, which is really good. Now, I can always take off... no, because Drysdale has the contract this year. So even if I extend him, it's not going to add to it. Yeah, we're fine. We got cap space. That Tolvanen trade really did free up some cap space for us. All right, so, yeah, let's head into free agency. We got our head coach, yeah. Let's head into it, shall we? Coach is not removed, or renewed. That was our goalie coach, right. I forgot to fire him, but that's all right. We're not going to bring him back anyways. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, free agency. So who made it into free agency? Jesus, Fontaine. Now, this would have been nice to put alongside of Anisimov and Lavallee on the first line, right? That would be a great one, but what kind of money are we looking at there if we want to sign this guy? 12 mil, I mean, and all of those freaking all those draft picks, right? So, no, we're not going to do that. Capo Kakko, oh, no, he didn't re-sign with the New York Rangers. They let Kakko go in favor of Tolvanen, unless is he an RFA? No, he's not an RFA. He's a UFA. Yikes. All right, well, you've been replaced. I guess Kakko wants too much money, while Tolvanen down there at 7 mil was a lot more of a steal, and the age difference is only by 2 years. All right, I can understand that, I suppose. All right, so we really don't need any free agents, right? The first thing I want to take a look at is the coach. So pinch cycle, that's what we're looking for. Pinch cycle. Are there any head coaches that are really good with pinch cycle? Brain? All right, Brain, A+, 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 B. Jesus. Generalist. Nick Brain. All right. Balance, shoot. Balance, shoot. Dalton Lotz. Balance. So I'm looking for pinch cycle. So there's a pinch cycle, but it's only on the first pairing. Nope. Pinch cycle. Eric Carlson. Nope. Pinch cycle. Yves Darche. How good is he? Oh, he's a B. He is a B. We have found our new AHL head coach, Yves Darche. That's the one I wanted. Pinch cycle. Hell yeah. All right, Yves Darche. 8 years, AHL head coach. All right, I'm going to pay you, my man. I'm going to pay you. I need it. Just in case, but I need it. 1 mil, I'm paying him. I'm going to lock him in long term. All right, buddy. Yeah. I'll pay you slightly less than I'll give you, you should still accept it. There you go. We'll save money in the long term. Bang. AHL head coach. Offer. All right. So that's happened. Now everyone's screaming for Victor Hedman. So let me sort by age. There he is. Victor Hedman, a generalist, a B overall. Offense not great. Power play and penalty kill really great. Teaching and coach influence not bad. All right. So there's Victor Hedman. I don't know. I mean, I would guess we could bring him back for an associate coach. You want to bring him back right away to the NHL team? Just the offense and defense. You know what? Okay. If we're going to do that. Okay. Well, Biz Nasty is better overall. So how about we do this? We move Biz Nasty up to the NHL associate coach position, right? We'll make Victor Hedman the third head coach. Brent Burns, you have been replaced, my man. So I know you got 6 years left on your deal. But, yeah, you can get the hell out of Nashville. Boom! Fired. Ooh, I am not going to be a positive topic at his dinner table. All right, so we got to get Victor Hedman now signed. Victor Hedman. 4 years, sure. And I'll try the assistant coach. I don't think he'll like the assistant coach role, but we'll try it out. All right, 1 point. He can get paid more than the other guy. Fuck it. 1.5. There you go. 4 years for the NHL assistant coach for Victor Hedman. Bang. And then I just need a goalie coach. So let me go down to like NHL head coach or AHL head coach. Sort by overall and see if I can find a goalie here. Goalie. Go. There it is. McKenzie. Bang. All right. Caleb McKenzie. Get on my team. 4 years. Sure. At 7 and... Yeah, 7 and... There you go. 750,000. Bang. All right. So that should take care of our coaching staff. We don't have to worry about the scouts. We know what our team looks like. Now that Jamie Drysdale, does he want to sign? Please, God, let him want to sign. Yes! Jamie Drysdale wants to get it locked up right now. He knows the future of Nashville looks real good. So, since he wants to extend, what could we get him to? Now, to match him with the Dahlin and Anisimov, his contract kicks in next year. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could lock him up for 6 years. That would take him till 34 years of age. That's about perfect, right? 6-year deal. He wants an extension, 10 mil. If I go up to 6 year, and I can go down to like 9 mil for sure. I know I can go down to 9.2. That's 10% of 10 million, and it's over 10 million, so it's guaranteed to be that. 6 times 9. I think 6 times 9 would be beautiful. He'd take a little bit of a pay cut, but you're locking in. You're playing with some big-time players on this team. I think that's nice. I'm going to go for it. 6 times 9 for Jamie Drysdale. If I can lock this in, we save money from Victor Hedman. Come on, Jamie. Come on. Now, what about Chara? What the hell is this monster want? Chara. He doesn't want an extension. That little bastard. Why? I drafted you in the 3rd round. I gave you a shot. I let you play, and you don't want to sign with us? Damn, dude. He only had 19 points this year? This is the Twitch Scouts. What, you Twitch Scouts, you gave me this prospect. You gave me some toxic individual? Okay, so 1 year extension. He wants 5 mil. Oh my God. What? My man, you want a fucking $80 million contract over 8 years? What is this maniac thinking? All right, well, he's an RFA next year, so I hold his, I'm just going to let him play. There ain't no way he's getting that good. See what I mean? To hell with Tolvanen. We got to play Chara on the second line. What the fuck? Okay, I hear you loud and clear. Anyone else that we can sign long-term? Bemstrom, no. Korczak, no. Chara, no. Panay, let's look in the system. Anyone else? Let me just sort by overall here quickly. Niederbach, no. Klimchuk, I'm waiting on these guys. Verikas, no. DeBoer and Korston, no. Pilar, it's all these. No, we don't need to sign any of these guys. It was the goalies, that's what it was. Yeah. Hang on. In the system, Markov, right? So if we wanted to sign this guy, no. Let's just wait. So we don't know what these guys are going to become. They don't even know what they're going to become, but they don't want to lock in long-term on contracts that aren't going to work out for them, right? So now that we know we have Drysdale, so this was basically our team for next season. Now, I can go in free agency and use a little bit of money, or we can just play our young players and keep that flexibility for a trade at the trade deadline or mid-season or something like that, right? So, goalies, I could use so I need a backup for the AHL, but I could also use a veteran goalie that can just sit on the bench the entire year, but we whip him out for the playoffs if we need to, because I have heard that you need high poise or older goalies. So, a backup for the AHL and a veteran starting goaltender that's cheap, maybe. Defensively, we got Dahlin, we got Drysdale, we got Kovalev, we got Poirier. That's our top 4. Korczak can be our 7th defenseman or play on the bottom 6 if it works out, because I know his chemistry is good. Then we got to look at Panay, Metropolit, Westcott. See, I think we got to just play one of these guys in the top 6 at this point. We can look at a defenseman, but I don't think we're taking a defenseman. And then forwards, we got Anisimov, we got so it's going to be Anisimov, Lavallee, Tomasino, McTavish, Fotinos, and Chara, Yarventi, Ramsey, Draper, Boudens, Hurd, and I need a 4th-line center. I need a 4th-line center. All right, so we need a 4th-line center. We need a backup goalie. We need maybe a defenseman and a veteran goalie. All right, got it. And I got $7 million to do it. All right, so first up, the goalie situation. I need just a backup for the AHL. So give me somebody who's like low 70s, like 73, 72, who's got good age. Because I don't want him taking it away from Plekanec. There you go. Let me go down to 72, just to guarantee it. All right, so 22 years of age, 72. Garvin. Yeah, Garvin, welcome to the team, bud. 3 years, sure, why not? Garvin, Rob Garvin, don't even care. Now, veteran goalies, hang on a second. Sort by age. Robin Lehner, 77. Philip Grubauer, I need somebody a little bit. I mean, they're saying the older the better, 83, 33. Vej Melka, 4.7, you son of a bitch. I'm not paying you that. You bastard. Gorgiev, 2 mil, 33. Starter. Gorgiev's the guy. All right? We're going to get Gorgiev. 1 year, 2 mil. There's my veteran backup for the playoffs that you guys are telling me to get. All right, there it is. Centers. All right, now I need a 4th-line center. Now, what I want to do for the center is I want to find a guy who has really good face-offs and good overall. We got some money. We can spend it here, all right? So, face-offs. That's face-offs, right? Yeah. 84, Joe Veleno. We could bring him back. 80, Lizotte. 86, Jakob Trenin. Bring Trenin back. 32 years of age. What has he done since he's left Nashville? He went to Edmonton. Then he got traded to Vancouver. He was in St. Louis. He was in Montreal. It's time to bring Trenin back home, baby. At least for 1 year as a 4th-line center. Got the defensive awareness. Got the face-offs. What's his chemistry like? He fits on all penalty kill. I'm going to bring him back. Yeah, Trenin, let's go, buddy. You're coming back. 1 year at $3.5 million. Sure, that works out for me. Boom. There it is. We will advance a few days just so I can see how much money I got, and we'll take a look at that extra defenseman just in case. Breaking news. The Milwaukee Admirals have fired head coach Brent Burns with 6 years left on his deal. Whoopsie. All right, so our goalie coach is there. Caleb, welcome to the team. Hoyles for... No. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here with your... EA... I don't know if you fix this for NHL 24, but damn it, don't update the trading block, or at least have something. Would you like the computer to update your trading block as you've entered into free? No. And it just stays where it is. And the stupid fucking glitch where I gotta fucking do it. Relax. You still have to get through the regular season. Just chill. Yves Darche, our head coach in the AHL. Let's go. So we have locked up Yves Darche. Pinch cycle. Victor Hedman, he's back on the team. The locker room will be the same. Victor. Let's go. So Victor Hedman, freaking Jamie Drysdale, and Rasmus Dahlin all on this team. The practice, the practice, what's it called? Drills for defense are going to be next level. Let me tell you. Gorgiev, yeah, there you go. Trenin, yeah. Garvin, yeah. All right, so we got everyone signed. Maybe just a defenseman with the final $4 million. Nothing too big. I'd like to leave us with a little cap flexibility. I don't need Noah Hanna. I need someone who's like 82 or worse. So now we're just looking for top. No. All penalty kill. All defensive pairings. Travis Dermott. Korchek is right hand. Korchek is right-handed? Does anyone remember? I think he's right-handed, which means I could use a left-handed. All defended. Norlinder. There we go. Norlinder. Did I already have Norlinder on the team? I did. We're going back in time here. I'm bringing you back, Norlinder. Yeah. Come home. $3 million. Boom. There it is. All right, and we got $1 million left of a salary cap. So we're diving back in time. Jamie Drysdale, he has accepted the contract extension. So by moving out Tolvanen, getting the 8th overall, then moving that out with the 31st overall pick and 2 prospects, we've been able to lock in a top 2 defenseman for 7 years this upcoming year, and his 6 years after that. At 27 years of age, that'll take him up to 34. That is a win. That is an absolute win. All right, so advanced day. We just got to get Norlinder back now on the team, and there it is. There she is. So contracts. Do I need any extra players? I have 44 out of 50. That should be more than enough. Let me just make sure that the forward core, 1, 2, I still got to get these guys signed. They will sign. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I got 12. Once the RFA sign, we'll be fine. And again, if I need more, I can just sign more in free agency. So let's just advance the day. I think we can advance the next season, actually. Hang on a second. Coaching staff. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, our coaching staff is set. We got Gail Gordon. Biz Nasty moves up to associate. Victor Hedman gets an assistant. And Mackenzie's as the goalie coach. And then Yves Darche, the next head coach, if Gail Gordon doesn't work out. If Gail Gordon works out, if we have plenty of guys with pinch shoot, then he's the guy we extend. If not, we have a backup plan ready to go. All right, because this offseason or this preseason, we will officially know what the chemistry looks like for all of our young defensemen. So let's get there and see what it looks like. Before we get to preseason, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot about this moment, all right? Last year, we went into the season with 3 alternates, trying to figure out who the captain of this team would be. Would it be Ukraine Wayne? Would it be Rasmus Dahlin? And I even put it on Kovalev. That was a damn mistake. But this season, we've taken a new path, and it's time that we deliver a captain. It's not Rasmus Dahlin. I did not give it to you, stupid game. Unassigned. We're doing this the right way. The secondary alternates, the man we are putting a lot of faith in for the future. Former first overall pick, Joel Lavallee, second alternate. Our first alternate, the man we're going to be relying upon on the blue line going forward, Rasmus Dahlin. And the man who single-handedly turned this franchise around, put electricity into an entire fan base, Nashville's next captain, Maxim Anisimov. Congratulations. The first Ukrainian captain, baby. Ukraine Wayne is officially the captain of the Nashville Predators. Nice. Now let's jump to preseason. All right, boys, so here we are, the beginning of year number 8, and I have some horrible news. Apart from the fact that my Twitch scouts are absolute morons, we'll go to that in another time. We have some horrible chemistry outcomes from all of our young defensive prospects, all right? So the fear that I had of pinch cycle versus pinch shoot, oh, it hit us so hard, right? So this is what our AHL team looks like under the new head coach that we just got, Yves Darche. Looks great, right? The chemistry is all over the place. The problem is that I was hoping to snag, 1, maybe 2 of these guys who would become legitimate players to put them on the team with the Dahlin, with the Drysdale, Kovalev, because they all have the pinch shoot, right? Well, if you take a look at this, Gail Panay, oh, pinch cycle. So he's great on a pinch cycle, head coach. Edgar Westcott, our best one with medium elite. Oh, yeah, pinch cycle with him as well. Damon Donovan, low elite. Oh, what do you think? Oh, pinch cycle. There it is. Yeah, have a blast. Elliot Metropolitan. We got this guy 13th overall. He was grateful. Pinch cycle, because why the F not, right? Yeah. Placanics. We got this guy deep in the first round. Pinch cycle as well. So forget about that freaking plan of bringing up one of these guys to fit in with the players that we already have. Essentially, what we need to do is play out the career with a guy like, well, Rasmus Dahlin is pinch balanced, so it can kind of work, but Jamie Drysdale, he's got the pinch shoot, right? Poirier, he's got the pinch shoot. Kovalev, he's got the pinch shoot. I was building up this team for this, and I thought 1 or 2 of those players could have been perfect fits for this team. Apparently not. So what I'm thinking of now is we got to run with Gail Gordon for 2, 3, 4 years. And then eventually, when it's time to move on from Dahlin and Drysdale, because they are significantly older than our 2 young guns up front, we don't want a Brent Seabrook, Duncan Keith situation in Chicago with a fairly young Kane and Taves still. Lavallee and Anisimov, 21 and 22. In 5 years, they're going to be right there in the middle of their prime, 26, 27. While those other 2 defensemen, they're going to be in their 30s, right? Might be smart to move on from them and then switch to the new head coach with the pitch cycle. Pissed me off. Let's just say that, because I had all these plans in mind and it just all went out the window, all right? So, goddamn. And then the Twitch scouts started laughing at me. They started barking dogs at me. I don't know what the hell was going on. So I'm powering through this. We're going to try to get through year number 8. Oh, I got to get re-energized somehow. So what I'm going to try to do for year number 8, instead of going with the obvious +5, I'm going to go with the overall because I've noticed that the chemistry doesn't seem to be working in the simulation as much. Anisimov, hell, we've had a +5 or a +3 with him every single year, and look what happened last year, a -4, 65 points. So we're going to do a little bit of experimenting with this season, all right? So I'm going to try Tomasino on the first line, given the fact that his defensive awareness is 93, offensive awareness is 94, and also player role is a first line forward. Does that matter? Who knows? It's EA Sports, right? It seems to change from year to year. Our second line, Fotinos is now exactly where he should be at this point in his career, alongside of a Mason McTavish and a Peter Chara. Hang on one second. Yeah, my window's still open. Shit. Forgot to close it up when I tried to escape Florida. There you go. So Chara is going to get the chance on the top 6 right now, right? So 22 years of age, and he wants a contract this year. How good is this guy going to perform? I got to see. Our third line is always going to be this. This is great, +3, and they've gotten a little bit better from last year. All I need from this third line is to get to like 81, 82. These guys are all signed long-term, and they're like cheap. 7 years at 2.2 for Yarventi. 7 years at 1.8 for Duke Draper. 7 years at 2.1 for Cameron Ramsey. So that's the value in keeping these guys, right? So I want to try to make them bona fide third liners for us. And then Darius Hurd, he's an 81 depth forward. He made the team this year. Look at the freaking defensive awareness and offensive awareness, man. My God. Jakob Trenin is our fourth line center. And Zane Boudin, another defensive player that we did play last year, correct? Yeah, we did play last year. So, I mean, look at all these drafted players. Trenin was drafted here, not by me, but drafted, not drafted. I mean, yeah, we are not building the team through free agency. Now, defensively, we did not draft Dahlin or Drysdale or Kovalev or Poirier. So that's where I've been making my trades. Now, this is what we did last year, right, for the +3. But this is, I think Gustav Kovalev is contributing to poor offensive production seasons up front. Might be helping out defensively, but like I mean, 21 points. I'm going to try to replace that with 2 guys who can get out there and get 60 points, right? And them getting the most ice time, passing the puck to the first line. I'm going to try it out. Poirier and Kovalev at +3 are fine second. And I'm going back with Norlinder and Korschak because the defensemen in the AHL, they're just not ready. Panay is listed as a top 6 defenseman, but I don't want to put him into the top 6 role as that. We might as well just leave him in the AHL so they can dominate together with their chemistry. All right, so I'm just going to run Norlinder and Korschak. Power play, we're going to run Lavallee in the center position, all right? I'm not putting Fotinos in there for the +5. I know it's crazy. I want to try it out. I want to try our best players, and then Drysdale and Dahlin. And remember what I said at the beginning of this video, right? Players that will pass the puck to our shooters. Tomasino is a playmaker. The 2 defensemen, they're going to be passing that puck, getting way more assists than shot, meaning that the 2 shooters on the power play are our 2 first overall picks, Lavallee and Anisimov, all right? Fotinos can take over on the second line power play, and we're also trusting our 2 guys to get it done on the penalty kill, all right? If they're going to be the studs, I want them getting as much ice time per game. It's as simple as that. And they're always going to be surrounded by Dahlin and Drysdale. So anytime Anisimov or Lavallee are on the ice, they're with Anisimov, Lavallee, Drysdale, and Dahlin. Those are the players that will be out there, right? And then we'll throw in Tomasino in there also. So Askarov and Markov is going to be our backup. Our scratch players, we got Bemstrom, we got Hickey, who's made the NHL team. I got to keep him there. And then Gorgiev as our backup just in case something goes wrong. The AHL squad, we are growing guys like Long, Korstin, I mean, maybe. Pilash, not really much up front. I mean, all of our players that are young, like Chara and Hurd, are making the NHL, but our blue line down here is, I mean, that looks fantastic. It really does. I've even won too many defensemen, right? And then the goaltender situation, we got Plekanec in there as well. So that is that. I've already done the trading block. I've already taken a look at everything. We're going to try to get the regular season done in this video, but if we are struggling to make the playoffs, I will close it out so that you guys can chime in on some changes that we can make, all right? So let's get to the first game of the season. We'll do a real-time simulation with Tomasino on the first line and see if it does anything. And actually, it's a good first game of the year, isn't it? The Chicago Blackhawks, they got, not Connor Bedard, they got their own generational talent in this one, and it is Gustafsson, right? The defenseman that was drafted after Connor Bedard. So players on waivers, blah, blah, blah. All right, so what kind of regular season will the Nashville Predators have? So I want to jump in there for a real-time sim, a playoff simulation, just to determine whether or not the team is looking good the way it is constructed right now. So opening night in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. First period, power play goes to the Blackhawks. No goals are scored. So in the previous seasons, we have been a good defensive team. Vladimir Tarasenko. Why is Markov in the net for starting night? Auto-rotate goalies. We're going to have opening night be our backup goaltender. Holy crap. Whatever, let's just continue. My God, man, it's one of those days. Power play for the Nashville Predators goes nowhere. Power play for Chicago also goes nowhere. But as I was saying, we've been a defensive team in the past. And if you even look at Maxim Anisimov's stats, he does play pretty well defensively. It's trying to figure out the offense on this team, right? That's why I went after it, Jamie Drysdale. In the first game of the... Now Askarov is in the net? So Markov starts, did you tell me Markov got, oh my effing, I don't know what's happening. Third period underway. We've yet to score a goal here. And there you go. Poirier. Yeah, Tomasino on the first line. Korchinski, holy shit. If you stayed too late to get a beer for the third period before they cut you off, you missed some offense. My God. Emil Jarventi ties it up at 3. 10 minutes to go here. What is gonna happen? Yeah, baby! Morgan Fotino scores the go-ahead goal at the end of the game. Take that, UC Saros. I don't miss UC Saros here. Yep, that's the UC Saros that I remember. Third period collapses. God damn. Fotino's way to go, my man. And we win opening night 4-3. What happened here? Fotino's the 2-point night. Chara to the second line. Drysdale a +2. McTavish. Anisimov with a point. Lavallee with nothing, but they got plenty of ice time. So that's good. All right, so the real-time simulation, we were able to score goals. He's injured. Unfucking real. Unreal. Victor Markov started the first game of the year, gets injured. All right, so let's go 2 weeks at a time, all right? First week, we got Winnipeg. We got the Oilers. We lose 3-1. Markov. Just continue for now. I'll put you in later. You're a backup goalie. I don't care if you're on the bench. That's a shootout win. Markov is fully healed. Very good. That's a 5-0 win over Vegas, a 4-3 shootout win, and a 5-2 loss to the Chicago Blackhawks. So 4-2 to start the year. Again, very early. It's going to be hard to determine whether the stats are looking good, but I want to check out Anisimov and Lavallee, right? What are they doing on this first line? +2. Hey, 5 assists in 6 games played. No goals. That's all right. 4, but the +2 is what I like to see, right? Because last year they were minus. So, +1 there. And what about the defense? What are you two doing together? Dahlin, yep, plus. All right, so 5v5 is looking good. Now, maybe the power play could be a little bit better. Maybe I want to get Fotinos in there on the power play to get the +5. We'll look at that later. I want to get a little bit further into the simulation before we start picking apart our team, all right? Man, it's so weird because I really do feel like overall, your base overall has a lot more to do with the simulation this year than in previous years. I remember one year where the chemistry was everything, man. You could win the cup year after year with +5 chemistry. 5-1 loss to Arizona. 4-2 win over Vegas. Man, we've whooped Vegas early in this season. There you go. We're getting some wins. Michael Turvden's been injured with back spasms. That's down there in the AHL. And there you go. 8-4. All right, so we've won twice as many as we've lost. There you go. Now we're cooking, Anisimov. Now we're cooking. That's what I like to see, my man. +9 in 12 games played. 2 goals, 10 assists. Hell yeah. What are you doing, Lavallee? 6 goals for Lavallee. That's what we wanted, right? We wanted Anisimov setting up the 50-goal score while also getting himself 25, 30 goals a season. That's what I'm talking about. And what's Tomasino doing? 4 goals for Tomasino. +8. Hell yeah. Fotino, second line. +2. Yep. And what about defensively? Dahlin, +8 with 7 points. Drysdale, +7 with 5 points. Yes, sir. All right, let's keep the simulation going. No need to slow this sucker down. What's our AHL team doing? 7-2-1. Good job. It was Yves Darche, right? The new head coach. I'm trying to remember head coaching names now, for Christ's sake. 3 weeks. Let's pass the Ottawa Senators after back-to-back games. Washington, that's a win. Calgary, that's a win. Winnipeg, that's a win. We're cooking. We're cooking right now. We're on a winning streak. That's a win over LA. Colorado, that's a win. Edmonton, that's a loss. All right, so how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in a row. 8 of our last 9. Let's keep it going, boys. Let's pass that Ottawa game. Arizona. Yeah, 3-1. Oh, man. So, I'd like to pose a question to you guys right now. Now, it might just be circumstantial because of a fortunate simulation, but do you think Kovalev on our first line was struggling or was hindering our offensive output? Because just he was a defensive defenseman, and he was getting too much ice time, and it wasn't working out. You know what I mean? I think Kovalev, Now all of a sudden Anisimov is plus because he's got so much offense around him, right? Yeah, but I would have thought that, hey, +5, that's better. I don't know in this game. I really don't. So Thomas +14. Fuck yeah. Lavallee +16. Go! I'm back, baby. The energy is back. Fucking A. My second first overall pick. Woo! Put 2 playmakers beside him and watch magic happen. Yeah. All right. And what are my 2 D-men doing? Darlene, 17 assists in 23 games played. 10 assists. Fuck yes. Kovalev, and now he's a +10 on the second line. You know what I mean? With Poirier at a +14. What the hell? What have I created here? I've created something incredible. You son of, I hate you. You have a 9-3. Where the fuck is that in the playoffs? Relax. Good Lord Almighty, man. All right, so I don't want to say we're in the playoffs just yet. You could lose to 10 in a row, but just keep this up. Let's come up with a number for us. Let's try to get to 40 wins before we get to 20 losses. That would be real nice. You know, if we can go, let's try to get to 40 wins before we get to 20 losses, and I'll be very happy with this season simulation. So let's go all the way up to the trade deadline, and unless we go through a real bad stint here, let's just go. Shootout loss, all right. Korczak's been injured with a mild concussion, so I'm just going to replace him. He will be replaced by, what's his name? The guy with the big bomb on the point. Let's see what he did. Hang on a second. I think it was his first. Yeah, Hickey. We drafted this guy in the first. Yeah, he's not a minus. Way to go, Cody Hickey. Good job, buddy. Scratch players. Korczak is still injured, so let me just wait for him to come back. All right. There he is. He's back now. So let me manually make that change. Hickey for Korczak. There you go, buddy. Get your ass back in there. Bring that chemistry back in as well. Simulation. I think the sim is doing that weird thing where, we already skipped ahead, and I don't know where I am. Whatever. Loss. I knew it. It's too good to be true. That's all right. We had Colorado back-to-back games right there. Come on now, boys. Let's pull it back together. All right. Thank God we got the good start. It's just a bad week. We're going to pull it. That's another loss. There's a win. All right, there. No, let's get back on the winning streak. We're a good team. Yeah, we're a good team. You're going to have that week or two where you get some losses, but over the course of 82 games, it seems like we are a good team. Now, Jamie Drysdale's gone down with a bruised hand. Estimated return is January 17th. I'm going to replace the player, stop the simulation. As long as we're getting wins, January 17th is only right there. I'm going to leave Hickey on the first line, baby. He can get it done. Up against Pittsburgh. He can get it done. So if Hickey's on the first line with a Darlene, because he's got the thunderclap, what's his chemistry like? This should be interesting. Hang on a sec. +1. All right, so it's only a +1. He's a pinch cycle as well. I swear to God. Can't pinch cycle. I don't know how to pinch and shoot. Sorry. I'm pinch cycle, even though my fucking gold X factor is goddamn thunderclap, but I don't know how to shoot. Hell no. I'm stuck on pinch cycle for the rest of my career. Sorry. Give me you stupid idiots, and relax. Just keep pushing forward. This video's almost done. You can rest. You can drink some Molson Canadian, watch your Leafs lose opening night. Come on, just push forward. Push effing forward. Colorado. Very good. That's a win. Man, Hickey getting it done on the first line. Drysdale, I gotta wait till he's fully healed, right? Yep, gotta wait till he's fully healed. Yeah. All right, so continue, then stop the sim, and then do it yourself, because if you don't, it'll do all sorts of funkiness. He's not a bust. I was the bust. I was the one screwing him up, thinking that chemistry mattered. It didn't. It doesn't. You just got to get the right format for your team. You got to go the Colorado angle, baby. Ooh, yeah. 33 assists. What do you got, Lavallee? 31 goals in half the season. What have I done? I've created something monstrous here in Nashville. I have created something monstrous. Oh my God. Let's simulate to the trade deadline. It's a loss against San Jose. So if we can get 10 wins here before we get 8, we'll get to 40 before we get to 20, and I'll be very happy with that. You're pretty much guaranteeing yourself a playoff position. You do that. What? Char was out? Oh, he must have just... Chara's already in 84. What is this guy taking? Peter Chara. Is that Slovakia or Slovenia? I apologize to anyone if I'm insulting your national flag. I just don't know. What is that? Slovakia. That's Slovakia. What is he drinking over there in Slovakia, man? No wonder he wanted the damn extension. He knew what he was talking about. He knows he's going to be a star in this league. Shit, I should have locked him up. 5-1 loss to Boston. What are we losing to Arizona for? Come on. Replaced player down there in the AHL. 3-1 loss to the New York Islanders. Ooh, losses are piling up here. Come on. Do we get to 40 wins? 4 more wins before 3 more losses. Oh, no! Mild concussion for Chara. He was playing too hard out there. Right, it's all right. Just replace him. It's fine. Just continue. Askarov is still playing. 4-0. There you go. Are we going to get to 40 before 20? 1 more win before 2 more losses. Continue. Now I can get him back in. Bemstrom getting it done. Good job, Bemstrom. Chara. 84 overall Chara. That looks great. I'm not missing Fotinos for the playoffs as much anymore, right? What? Oh, my God. I thought he jumped to the end of the year. My fucking heart dropped. Save the game right now, you stupid idiot. We don't need any shenanigans. Hell no. This is a good season. I'm not having this one run away. You see that jump? Fuck. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, my God. All right, so 39 and 19. So they're really bringing it down to the wire here. Will we get to 40 or 20? We got to 40 before 20. Let's go, boys. All right. So that should be the playoffs. Where are we sitting in our division? Yeah, I mean, the Blues are behind us, but we have a, 14-point gap on them? We're fine. We are just fine. So let's take a look at everything and see if we need to make any trades here. I don't think we need to make any trades. I'd like to give the young guys the chance to play. Like, the future is bright. We don't have any veterans where it's like, oh, we got to win now. You know, the veterans would be Tomasino, Dahlin, and you got 3-4 years with, well, Tomasino, you got 3 years because of his contract, right? But Anisimov, 64 and 61 games played. To put that in perspective, last year, he had 65 points and a -4. Fuck the chemistry. I'm telling you. The power play points as well. He only had 10 power play points. He's got 13 already. Maybe. Do you think maybe we could put Fotinos on the power play? I don't know. Maybe the power play at +5 might be a benefit. But the 5v5, we have figured it out. Lavalle's up to 39 goals already. +27. Tomasino, look at the plus-minus. McTavish, Fotinos, Chara. Very interesting. Trennan, all these guys down here. My third line. Yep. Defensively, Dahlin with 46 points, Poirier with 43. Poirier is fucking nice on that second line. He simulates well as also. That 91 offensive awareness, he was a great signing. And Jamie Drysdale right there, he was injured for a few games. And Askarov, a .917 save percentage. Well, he'll get better. He'll get another jump for next season. Team stats. Now, what do we got for like power play and stuff? Like goals for per game. We're scoring. Not as much as Colorado, but we're scoring. Oh, that's the rivalry, isn't it? That is the rivalry. Goals against per game, we are good defensively. Power play is only 16%. I could maybe try it. Penalty kill, 84%. I could maybe try it. But then again, do you want to mess with a good thing? So do you guys want me to trade Fotinos for Tomasino on the power play? Let me see what Tomasino's done power play-wise. He's only got 9 power play points. It might not be doing that much. You know what I mean? You might not be doing that much power play. Yeah, I think I might want to try that. That little switch over. Right there. Because it's not like I'd be taking away power play points from Lavalle. He's got 11 power play goals. And what about Anisimov? And they're going to get like another 5 or something. Anisimov's not getting too many. Okay, so we'll try the +5 towards the end of the season, and we'll take a look at their power play numbers. So try to remember their power play numbers, like 13 power play points for Anisimov and 14 for Lavalle. If they jump up to like 25, 26, we know we made the right choice. If they didn't move up too much, then we could have just left them. But let me try Fotinos on the power play. All right? There we go. We'll try that right there. All right, and we're going to leave the 5v5. All right, so the trade deadline, edit lines. Is there anything that we'd want to pick up? I don't really want to. I want to play everyone there. Maybe a fourth or third liner. Maybe a defender. But, I really don't like the idea of trading anyone. Veteran fourth liner. All right, so we'll go into the trade deadline, but I don't expect we're going to spend too much time here. All right, so buyer. Even if there's like an absolute stud available. All right, so Nolan Patrick would be the best. He's 88 overall. Bo Horvat, 87. Denisenko, Horvat, Bennett, Bo Horvat might not be bad for like a fourth line center. You know what I mean? Hang on a second. Horvat. Hang on. They want to give him up. 1 year. Does he have an extension? Let me make sure he doesn't have an extension. Horvat. Doesn't have an extension. Let me take a look at some of these individual stats here on Bo Horvat. So we can win faceoffs, which I think that does help out with he's a plus 16 on a losing team. That could be real nice. I could even, like, during the playoffs, I'd basically throw him to the third line, right? So what's his chemistry like? All penalty kill lines he fits. That would be a penalty killer as well. And I put McTavish. I mean, it would only help. So if I were to trade this guy, the forward that would be going out would be my depth forward that I have not playing, Bemstrom, right? So it would be Bemstrom that would going out. I'm not trading away anyone else. Nashville would be over the league maximum salary cap, so I'd need them to retain half their salary. I mean, we're a cup contender. With the way that we're playing in the season, I'd still be over the maximum salary, so that's not going to work. So if I was to do that, it would have to be an actual player making money. Fortinos, Char, Hurd, Trennan. Upgrade. Fuck, that's brutal. He's having a good year. Fuck, that's so brutal. All right, so... And then what would they want? I mean, this is an obvious upgrade. It really is. Day, Plekanec, Long, Verikas, Kozhevnikov. Now, you know what? This is messing with locker room. This is the beginning of the new. We want to play our young guns in the playoffs. And again, by putting a guy like Bo Horvat on the fourth or third line, that might take away offense from our top line. Right? No. Yeah. Yeah, I'm agreeing with my own. Yeah, no, okay. So I'm making an executive decision here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, right now. Year 8. Boom. It's over. The team that we go into the playoffs with will be the team that we started the season with. They have earned the right to get the chance to win, and this is not the kind of team where I load up to try to make sure we win a Stanley League. We have so many years on front of us. I want to make sure that we keep on drafting very heavily because eventually that year will come where it's clear that Anisimov and Lavallee are two of the best players in the league. There's no more Colorado in our way, and then we load up, all right? So I'm not going to do that. Edit line, they better not change my lines. Thank God. All right, they did not change the lines. We're all right, ladies and gentlemen. So do I have any scratch players that I want to play? No, Markov. Markov sat on the bench the entire year. I had Gorgiev in. I'm sorry, my man. I'm sorry. You got injured the first game of the season. I never put you back in. We were winning. I didn't want to mess with a good thing. Sorry, I had to go with Gorgiev. Markov. Put Anisimov on both power play units? No, I don't want to do that because... I feel like if the computers can't do it, then it's a disadvantage, and I don't want to be doing that, right? So we're not going to do that. So let's simulate to the last week of the season and see what we got, right? So that's a win against Pittsburgh. That's a loss. Okay, it was only a minor injury. Anisimov is fine. Anisimov is just fine. Don't you dare throw that my way at this point in the season. Don't you effing dare. Elliot Metropolit's been injured with an injured stomach. Injured stomach. All right, replace player. He's got a tummy ache. Metropolit's available to play. I don't want him to play if he's injured, so let me just simulate ahead a little bit. Graham Clark, replace player. He probably came back. Oh, that is Zane Boudin on the NHL team. I'll replace him. Stop the sim. Stop the sim. Stop the sim right now. I think Metropolitan is back for the AHL, so let me get him back in there. He's one of the guys that can really jump for us. AHL. Hang on a second here. Verikas. Shit. Lefty. Metropolitan. Bang. There it is. +5 is back. And then the NHL. Did we have someone scratched in the NHL? Boudin, but he's injured still. So it's Bemstrom who took over on that fourth line. Yep. Anisimov. What a season. What a season, Anisimov. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Finally, we broke out with Anisimov. Thank God. All right, so let's simulate to the last game of the regular season. Take a look at our power play stats, see if they got better. Zane Boudin is available to play. Let me just continue. Zane Boudin, so manual and then spam B when you get back. Spam the hell out of it. How did this go through the entire year without them fixing it? Does anyone at EA Sports actually play franchise mode like me? Like, holy crap, man. And then one more week before the final week of the season. Chug Legacy, lots of fucking injuries at the end of the year. Can I just get through 2 final weeks? My God. Graham Clark, yeah, I don't care about him. He was just a depth player for us. Last week of the NHL season, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, Winnipeg, that's a win. Vancouver, that's a win. Chicago, that's a win. All right, we're coming into the playoffs on fire as well. We're not even at the top of our division with 54. The effing Colorado Avalanche. Oh my God. Impossible. Can we beat the Oilers and take the division? We lose to the Oilers. Yeah, well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. We would have finished with 113. God damn these Avalanche. Damn them to hell. So I'm going to have them in the second round. Oh, my goodness gracious. So there it is, your Year 8 simulation, and it seems like we have finally broken through. Now, there's a few games still left to be played, so let's advance a day. Just make sure that every team has played 82 games. 82s, 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 82s. There's the 82s. Let me save it, all right, and see what we have here at the end of year number 8. Create a new file. All right, so a little bit of a longer video today, but we want to get 15 years into this guy's career, right? Point per game on NHL simulation. So that's like a 120-point season. You know what I mean? Let's go, Anisimov. Now, the first thing, power play. Did it get better? Did it get worse? The numbers are still fresh in your minds, hopefully. Power play percentage. It stay exactly the same? Player stats, hang on a second. Power play point. Yeah, it didn't. If anything, it got worse. You know what I mean? It didn't do much. So let's go back and make that change right now. It didn't really do much. I'm telling you, man, I don't think chemistry matters as much in this game. I'm not saying that it's useless, but it is not the OP thing that it used to be. And I don't know what it's like in the new game either. But I've noticed that base player overall, offensive, defensive awareness, that shit matters, man. Face-offs matter, stuff like that, right? So I'm going back with Tomasino on that more. All right, so what kind of seasons did we have? Let's see this. Player stats. Did LaValle get 50? Did he get 50? 40. That's all right, my man. That's all right. You're 22. The 50-goal season is coming. Joe LaValle has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. His 4th season in the NHL, the season where he finally started getting paid. 27 in his first, 26. Jumped up to 31 last year, and that was like, all right, I've had enough of this. It's my fault. I'm doing something wrong with them. A 33-point jump from year to year. Yeah, Drysdale was a much better choice than Kovalev, and Tomasino was a much better choice than Fotinos. I mean, just look at it. And look at the shot totals, right? Tolvanen being off the team now allows this guy to get 300 shots on the net. Hell yeah, Joel. Anisimov. What did he do? Yeah, he's still shooting. He's a volume shooter, but his shots got a little bit better. 83 points, his best season. He actually had a really good one there. I think he was playing with Forsberg and somebody, but that's real good to see. All right? Yeah, that's really good to see. And the defensive stats, yep, takeaways and giveaways and hits and block shots. His face-off percentage is 54. Yeah, he's an absolute menace, is Ukraine Wayne. All right, so points. Let's just sort by points here. Anisimov, Dahlin. Let me look at forwards first. Tomasino with 60. Yep, see what I mean about the assists and the lack of shots? It just made these two guys better. Just made them better. McTavish, a 60-point season. Chara. Look at Chara. My God. Yeah, you can trust this guy. Fotinos, there you go. On the second line, doing his thing. Hurd, 24 goals for Hurd on the 4th line. Wait a minute. 24 goals with 9 minutes time to... What? How do you get 24 goals averaging 9 minutes of time on ice per game? Who is this guy? Okay. We're holding on to him for the future. Got to pay him. Fucking hell. Ramsey, Arventi, and Draper, 3rd line, doing 3rd line things. Very good. Defenseman. Dahlin, yeah. Drysdale, yeah. Boria, yeah. Offensive-based defenseman with 1 defensive guy in there, yeah. And Hickey scored a goal with this thunderclap. Way to go, Hicks. Askarov, 43 wins, 21 losses, 919 save percentage. Well, he improved. He got better than last year. So his overall should jump up to like 89 for next season. But will he have a good playoff run? You know, that's the big question. Rookie skaters. Did Hurd win like Rookie of the Year with a season like that? Entire league. Barlow from the Dallas Stars. Hurd is 2nd. We almost won Rookie of the Year with Darius Hurd. My God. All skaters. Let's see. Motherfucking McKinnon, dude. It's inevitable. He's inevitable. He's like Thanos. Can't get by. Well, if we're going to win the Stanley Cup, the big boss battle is the Colorado Avalanche, man. And we've got to get through them. We got the second best guy right there in Rasmus Dahlin. But my God, right? They're just unbeatable. Askarov with the most wins out of all goaltenders in the NHL and a .919. Maybe Thatcher Demko gets the Vezina. Maybe Ilya Samsonov gets the Vezina, but Askarov is certainly in Vezina talks. I just need you to show up like that in the playoffs, my man, and we got a team. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Nashville Predators are back in the finals back in the playoffs for the third year in a row since drafting Lavallee and Ukraine Wayne, and I feel like we figured out the simulation for them at least this year. We don't want to put a Fotinos with a +5. We want a pure playmaker with a high overall alongside of them with an offensive defenseman all the time with them, and it seems like it worked out. So you guys let me know what you think about the lineups in round number 1. Who do we have in round number 1? We have the Minnesota Wild. 52 wins on the year for Minnesota. Oh my God. So I will see you guys when we stream the playoffs, more than likely this Saturday or this Sunday. I will see you guys there. Take it easy and let me know what you think.